Hey guys, I am 24 weeks pregnant, which is crazy. Makes me sad and happy. It's been an emotional roller coaster. Um, Taking Clyde's placenta pills has actually helped. It's really weird. It's like a prescription anxiety pill or something. I start feeling like I'm going to have one of those days, and I take one, and it's seriously within a couple of hours, I feel better. I'm a very much mind over matter kind of person, and I wasn't able to get over what I've got going on up there. So it's nice to know I've got something that works for the next 9 pills. Okay, so let's jump right into it. My boobs are huge. Even Tony came up to me last week. I think it was it was last week. And he was like, wow, you've gained some weight in your boobs. I'm like, thanks. They're so bad. The only time I have big boobs is when I'm pregnant. Poor things. I've went through some serious change. Third kid in. But yeah, so the baby's getting so big. I've been sewing. I've got lint all over me. So big. Like, I don't know, maybe it's my stretchy uterus or what, but when the baby is vertex or at head down, I can feel it didn't start for a long time, like 30 weeks. A little bit, a couple months under that. It didn't start until like 30-ish weeks or so with Clyde. I don't remember with Ollie. I remember it at the end, but I don't remember when it started with him. But I can feel little feet, and it's almost like numbing, like at my, like, the abdominal separation between, like, where your organs are and where your lungs are, that muscle, diaphragm, there we go, your diaphragm, it starts to get numb, but only in spots. It's really weird, like a little foot or something is dragging on it, not being kicked, but then it'll go from, like, one side to the other, and then it'll stop, and then it'll come back. So I'm pretty certain it's the baby, but it's super weird, and I mean, technically, I guess it is right under my boobs now, so it would make sense that it would be right there, but I don't know. It's shocking. It's weird. I don't know. My TMI, my hair. I have never had this before. I couldn't believe it. With both of the boys, my hair started growing like crazy, like hair everywhere, not necessarily just on my head. But this time, I don't shave too often during the winter because it's friggin' cold, and as soon as I get out, you get goosebumps. It ends up being prickly. It's no fun. That skin on my legs have been super sensitive anyway, so it's like I'm tearing my legs apart anyway. But I shaved my legs. It's probably gonna be gross, so whatever. Go ahead and judge. I shaved my legs probably over a month ago, and it almost hasn't grown back. It's really weird, and the hairs. Like, there is a lot of hair that didn't grow back, but the hairs that did grow back are blonde, which they're not. I've been shaving for a long time. They're pretty black. It's gross. Women shouldn't shave their legs, but hey, we do. But now they're like really, really light brown or blonde, and they're still super short, and they're really thin, so they're soft now. Super weird. Same with like my armpit hair. I've got patches missing, which I'm really not complaining about this because, I mean, less hair under my armpits means less of a chance to smell, which is nice because I started working out and stuff. So that doesn't have to torture me at that time. And then less legs on my hair means I can shave even less now. That's so gross. Whatever. I haven't noticed anything on my head, but I have it all knotted up, so I'm not really losing it anyways. If it falls out, it's just kind of being kept. I don't have any more random bald spots than I already had anyways. Weird hairline. Same goes for my pubes, but I won't have to tell you. I won't tell you guys about that. But yeah, so it's all the hair on my body. It's really weird. I didn't check yet, so I was looking. Even the hair on my belly. I usually get a really like peach fuzzy belly, and I don't have a peach fuzzy belly. This is so weird. It's like such a pro. I don't know, like pro versus con, but My hips have started killing me so bad. Today I was outside after Tony left for work. We got a lot of snow. We probably got a good, well, for our first actual snowfall here in Ohio, we got like 8 to 10 inches. I think like 10 inches. So after Tony left, I decided to shovel the driveway and the sidewalk because we live on a school street. So if a kid slips and falls and hurts themselves on the sidewalk in front of our house, we could be liable for that. So I decided to go out and shovel it, and Tony was, oh, don't do it. It's like 40 pounds. No, it's not. Plus, I'm lazy. I do everything the lazy, easy way, so it wasn't hard to do. I didn't strain myself. I did that while the boys played in the snow up front. This is the first year Clyde's really played in the snow, and he loved it. He kept eating the snow. It's a good time to teach them the lesson. Don't eat yellow snow. Which he didn't understand. But, so they did that, and then afterwards, there's a big hill at the school up the road, and I wanted to take them sledding there, but there were a lot of big kids there, and by this time, it had already been like an hour and a half, so we just walked around and played and threw snowballs and snow angels and stuff. Destroyed all their pretty new untouched snow because that's always fun to do. So after like over 2 hours of walking around and doing all that stuff and pulling, I had the 2 fat turds on a sled behind me, and I was pulling them basically the entire way just because it was deep snow and they kept tripping and stuff. Ollie was fine, but he's also lazy sometimes. Ow! So yeah, that took a toll on my stinking hips. Oh my goodness. Even my band isn't touching them. Like, they're just sore right now. So I'm going to need to go to the chiropractor because that kind of hurts. That's fun. Let's see. The photographer. I'm not going to try to dwell on this. I don't know if I'm going to end up having a birth photographer, which makes me super sad. But it is what it is. I mean, if it happens, awesome. If it doesn't. Right now, I don't know how I feel about having maternity pictures anyways. I'm not feeling too hot. Maybe I'll feel more vibrant then if I even find a spot, because it's at an awkward time. It's not really warm. It's not really cold. Well, it is cold. It might be warm. It was like 80 degrees when I had Ollie in 2012 on March 16th. It was insanely hot for March. Where we live. So I don't know. We'll see. Just like running around in circles with these people. It's frustrating, so we'll see how that goes. I hope it works out. I would love to have a birth photographer. I'm definitely going to try to make the most out of the newborn pictures. I don't mind taking them myself this time, but I really want professional ones of all my babies, and even maybe me and Tony in there with them. But just those gorgeous ones. Oh, I just don't think I could edit. Well, I don't have the right editing tools and stuff, so I don't know. I have an actual fear, guys, and it's been weighing on me, and it makes me sad, and I don't want to dwell on this either, but I don't want, because Ollie's the first kid, so, like, well, he's the first baby forever, and then you have a new baby, and people are excited about the new baby, the second baby, but then Ollie's still older, so people still do more with Ollie, and even more so now, because he's even older, so now he can spend the night and stuff over, like, his grandma's house, but Clyde doesn't do anything. Nobody ever really takes him, which makes me sad, because he's way more independent than Ollie was at his age. But now, like, if this ends up being a girl, I mean, even if it's a boy, it's still a new baby, so I feel like, I don't know, like, the baby's going to get the attention, and it's going to go back to Ollie, and then Clyde's going to be, it's the third child syndrome. My parents had 6 kids, but there was, like, 6 years between the first set of 3 and the second set of 3, so they had, like, 2 sets of 3 kids, and I was the middle child for the second set, and it sucked. It really did suck. My childhood kind of sucked anyway, but I don't know. I try to make up for it with Clyde, because I love you, baby. I understand. Oh my gosh, I put Oliver's hair up in a ponytail today because it's getting really long. And because I made a bunch of those ponytail or beanies with the hole in the back so you can put like a messy bun or whatever through. And I actually made one for my dreads too. Maybe I'll put a picture in there. That's pretty funny. I look like a pineapple. But I put Ollie's hair up in a ponytail and he looks exactly like me as a kid. It's freaking weird. Tony was just like flabbergasted. He just looks so much like you. It was hilarious. He's so freaking cute. He loves having long hair. I think Clyde is done having his haircut. He hates having his haircut. So I'm going to have 2 little hippie babies. I'm so excited. Clyde's going to be bleach blonde, and it's weird. It's not like it's super blonde, but it has some gray in it. It's really weird. Light gray, but I think that's basically all for me, fellas. Yeah, that's basically it. I have nothing else to share. It wasn't a 20-minute video, so I'll show you my belly. Heads up, my clothes are dirty. I baked all day, and then I've been sewing, so I've got scraps of stuff all over me, and I'm wearing dark clothes, so they attract all the gross. Here's with my shirt up. My boobs are so big, but there's my shirt up. I feel like my butt stopped growing now. No. I'm so white. It's hard to see it. I am just as round, I think, with this one. You can see, like, it's literally just a ball. With this one as I was with Clyde. Thanks for watching, guys. For those who don't know, I do have a Facebook. I try to post on pictures of like the boys and stuff every now and again, so if you are bored, feel free to go to Facebook and find my name, 2 Tots and 2 Knots. Yeah, that's about it. See you guys next time. Bye!